So my Teach It project for this week, the very last Teach It of all, is multiplication of whole numbers. And the reason why I chose it is because I have twin daughters who are in second grade, and they're learning multiplication right now, and it's been a struggle for them for sure. And so I thought I would help them by helping find some more ways to teach multiplication. So one of the most important things to know when we're doing multiplication is teaching the kids that multiplication actually means groups of. So when you see this little X for multiplication problem, you read it as groups of. So 3 times 4 actually means 3 groups of 4. And I really do think that helps with the concept of multiplication. And again, whenever we're teaching a new skill for kids, and especially with multiplication, use as many manipulatives as you can. Use Cuisenaire rods, even though they're really expensive. If you have them, that's great. And blocks. And I'm going to show you something with egg cartons here in a second. And something will spark for some kid. It'll be the correct manipulative. As many times as they can use it over and over in different ways is really helpful. So you can never use manipulatives too many times. As we know with multiplication, that actually means repeated addition. So 3 groups of 4, actually you could just take the 4 and add it 3 times. So 4 plus 4 plus 4. So we've taken our 4 and 3 groups of them. And Lucas, what does 4 plus 4 plus 4 mean?
12.
Great. 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals 12. Yes. As I was saying, if you pretend these are egg cartons, and let's take that same problem of 3 groups of 4. If you had buttons or Legos or Cheerios or something small, and every child had their own egg carton here, you could have the kids make the problem 3 groups of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 goes into one little section. 1, 2, 3, 4 goes into another little section. 2, 3, 4 goes into a third section. And egg cartons are nice because you could really do a lot of different sections, which would be really helpful. You could also then show the kids 4 times 3. First, have them guess if they think that's going to be the same answer, a different answer, etc. But you could show the kids 4 groups of 3. 1, 2, 3, 1 group. 1, 2, 3, 2 groups. 1, 2, 3, 3 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4 groups. And if you add them up, oh, look at that, you're going to get 12 again. Number lines are another great way to show multiplication because you can group them up so easily. So if I took maybe 4 times 2 this time, I would have the kids count up 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 1 group. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, another group. I did that incorrectly. Sorry, everybody. I just did 2 groups of 4. I did 2 groups of 4 there. This time I'm going to do 4 groups of 2. Sometimes teachers make mistakes, right? So if we start at 1, we go 1, 2. There's 1 group of 2. 1, 2. 2 groups of 2. 1, 2, 3 groups of 2. And 1, 2, 4 groups of 2. And that's actually correct. And it'd be 8. And then, of course, you could show them the other way. So, again, I really do love Cuisenaire rods. I think you see the difference in the lengths and also highlighted by the different colors. So I think it's a really easy way if you had, so if the light green color, for example, were all 4s, really easy to take 3 of your 4s and then add them up. I don't have them with me, but I do have these little blocks. And so we could easily show each one of these has 1, 2, 3. If I had 3 groups of 3, then we can count them up and a child can find out the answer. 3, 6, 9. 3 times 3, or 3 groups of 3 is 9. We could do the same if we had little groups of 2 And in this case, we have 4 little groups of 2. Then we can count them 2, 4, 6, 8. Kids just count them up. Or, of course, you could have 2 groups with 4 in it. Same answer, different way to show it, different way to write it. So that's my Teach It lesson for today of multiplication.